When I'm interviewing with seller clients, I often hear, you know, Dawn, I don't know what I don't know, or I don't know what I should ask you. Even though I have this information on my website, I thought that a video on the 12 questions to ask when engaging a real estate professional would be helpful to you. Not all real estate agents are created equally. So the first question you should ask, number one, is how long have you been in residential real estate sales, and is this your full-time job? The years in the business really is a great thing, but it really doesn't mean much if the real estate agent is not full-time and does not do a lot of business. Number two, what designations do you hold? Now folks, I'm not talking about the alphabet soup that you see behind some of our names. What I'm talking about is advanced education that the real estate professional has invested in himself or herself to help you navigate through selling your home and making sure that you are getting everything that you possibly can in terms of fiduciary responsibility, representation, as well as negotiations experience. Number three, how many homes did your brokerage and you sell last year? By getting the answer to this question, you'll have a pretty good idea of what type of business they do on a year-to-year basis. And again, whether or not they're part-time or full-time. Number four, how many days did it take you to sell an average home, and what is the average for the agents in the area? Any business person knows their stats, and a real estate professional surely should know theirs. They should know this information straight off the top of their head when they're asked. Number five, what is your average list price to sales price ratio? In other words, what is your negotiations experience? Of course, market knowledge and somebody's, personality and good chemistry between you are very important, but by far the most important reason you should hire a real estate professional is their negotiations experience. If they are not able to articulate to you something other than just very basic techniques, run the other way. It means they're not an experienced negotiator. Number six, what types of specific marketing will you be doing for my home? Now, marketing is a big, broad term, and there are agents out there that'll put a for sale sign in the front yard and hope for the best. And that's not the way a property should be marketed, nor is it the way your property deserves to be marketed. There should be a written comprehensive plan in terms of what exactly they're going to do for your home step by step. And for luxury properties, a custom marketing plan to attract the buyers that are the most potential people to buy your home should be developed and also in writing. Your agent should be able to have a very thorough and detailed plan for also attracting international buyers, because buyers are coming to the Silicon Valley from all over the world. Number seven, will you represent me exclusively, or do you practice representing the buyer and the seller in the same transaction? Now, this is a perfectly legal selection in our marketplace, and many agents do what's called double ending the transaction. But my question to you folks is that if you have a listing agent that's also going to secure the buyer and negotiate on the buyer's behalf as well as your behalf, whose best interest are they really looking out after? This is a very important question, and sometimes you'll hear, well, you'll save on the professional fee. Let me tell you, a good negotiator that does get paid their full professional fee can easily negotiate well beyond whatever savings you will get in terms of somebody representing both sides. Number eight, can you recommend some great service providers that can help me get my home ready for the market, as well as a potential mortgage consultant that can help me with my next purchase? Since we as professional real estate agents are immersed in the market and dealing with so many different moving parts in any one given real estate transaction, we have vetted over the years various different vendors that are great. Some we've let go by the wayside if they become flaky, but nevertheless, we're absolutely able to recommend to you anybody you should need to either get your home ready to go to the market, to move to a different location across the globe, as a matter of fact, if you need financing or any sort of financial consultation on these big decisions you're going to make. Number nine, what type of support and supervision does your brokerage office provide to you? As much as I'd like to say that I can do it all myself, no true professional can do every single piece of this business well all on their own. It does take a team to either help sell a home, relocate somebody somewhere else, interview other agents in other parts of the country or the globe to help clients. It's why we have a marketing team a management staff that is available to answer questions for us, a legal support staff, and I have an executive assistant and client care manager for my own personal set of clients. Number 10, what is your business philosophy? While there's no right answer to this question, the response will help you determine what's important to the agent and whether or not their business emphasis and what they're going to take as priority will mesh with what's important to you. Number 11, how informed about the progress of my transaction will you keep me, and how frequently does this happen? My philosophy has always been communicate with the client the way the client wants to be communicated with. So if you want to hear from us just on important milestones in the transaction, we'll do that. If you'd like to hear every detail, we will be happy to do that as well. We have various different forms of communication: phone, email, text, and we're happy to use whatever the client likes us to do to help make sure that they are fully engaged in the transaction, should they wish to be. Number 12, what do past clients say about their experiences in working with this real estate professional? Online endorsement sites such as Google, LinkedIn, Yelp, and even Facebook have areas in them in which past clients or users of those sites can comment on what their experiences have been in working with various different professionals. It's not just for restaurants anymore. I would highly recommend that you go on to these online endorsement sites and do a little bit of reading to see what reviews are on there and what users' experiences have been with a professional you're going to engage to help you with potentially one of the largest transactions of your life. So in an interest of time, and so that you didn't have to sit through a 10-minute video today, I've actually shortened some of the answers to these 12 questions on interviewing and engaging with a real estate professional. To get the full answers on why these questions are so important to ask before signing on the dotted line with somebody, please go to my website, SiliconValleyandBeyond.com. You can go under resources and the seller section, and you'll see the 12 interview questions on hiring a real estate agent. Thank you so much, and this is Dawn Thomas with SiliconValleyandBeyond.com.